Hey, up there, alright. Day 2. I'm going to have these burgers again. I had them in air fryer yesterday. It's quite a bit of oil, fat, lard, whatever you want to call it, at the bottom of that pan. And they were a little bit dry because they weren't sitting in that oil. So I'm going to do something a bit different today. I've got some greaseproof paper in there. Now, there was quite a bit of oil come out of them. And you don't really want that because you need them to sit in it so they don't go dry. So although they're going to sit in the fat, they won't go dry this time. I'm not going to put no chips in neither. I'm not saying chips. Get them in there. There you go. They'll hold oil underneath, so they'll not dry out, and I don't think they'll shrink neither, because they did actually shrink. Surprised they shrunk. Well, because they're on that level there, they're dried out. Right, let's get them rigged up. I reckon they're going to take about 18 minutes at 170. Now, what we're going to have with these burgers, some of these frozen garden peas from Lidl, 900 gram, and I can't remember how much I paid for them. There's the old nitrogens. I've already done nitrogen on beef burgers yesterday. I could get another box out because there's one in freezer there. Shall I get another box out there? There's ingredients. Well, only garden peas, won't it? But they should still state it, shouldn't they? There's the old cooking pot. I can't remember what price they are. If you go online now, there is no prices on Lidl anymore. And those little tags they have in shop are electronic, so they can change price just like that. Get them burgers out of here. I like these burgers, alright. We'll find another box up there, alright? There they are. Just got nitrogens there. There's the nitrogens there. And the old ingredients. 80% beef. These are good. Like I've said it. I'll say it again, they need to be sat in their own juices, oil, fat, lard, whatever you want to call it. They have to be sat in that, otherwise they dried out. And they did dry out. I did overcook them about 3 or 4 minutes. I won't be doing that today because they're going to be sitting in their own fat, so they'll be nice and fully moist. But they're lovely anyway, but I needed to put that cheese on yesterday to give them some moisture back. Excellent with cheese. I won't be using cheese today because with these garden peas I've no idea what I paid for them. About, I'm going to assume, £1.9. I'm going to put about 20% of this in here. But I'm not sure what that price is. I like my garden peas over there. There's quite a few of these in there. I'm not messing about with my garden peas. I think there's enough there. It's just enough for me. That's what's in there, alright. I like them alright. I've got tins, but I'm not having tins because they smell better in tin. They're just too soft in tin, aren't they? Let's get some water in there. As usual, we have them on the lowest heat, get them to boil and then just let them simmer away. Rather than them burgers. Now, I could have some nice mash with them burgers, and I might get. But what is the most important is it's not cheese. That's right, not your jars of it. It's a bit of gravy, a nice thick gravy. This is Aldi's. I can't remember what I paid for this. I think you about £1.9 for this. And they're not very dear. Well, there's the old nitrogen there. Start from that side. 300 gram. Pound odd they are. I remember rightly. And there's the old ingredients, and it's clear blue outside again. Clear blue. Nice thick gravy with 2 quality burgers and some garden peas and some nice bread and butter. Not sure if I'm going to do mash, but we'll find out. Still on the old little bread. Used to be a good bread, but once I had a really bad loaf. Really put me off, so I tried Sainsbury's Taste the Different range, and that is a much better malty bread, 145, but they ain't got date on them. So I'm still waiting for them to fetch a decent amount of date, and when I say a decent amount of date, 16 slices for £1.9 in Lidl, and it's no, it's 18 slices, isn't it? I got my numbers wrong, and it's 14 slices in Aldi. Sainsbury's one. There's ingredients there, and I'm getting a bit fed up with that butter. I'm arguing about trying to butter some bread. Well, enough of that, alright. I'm going to give this a crack. Same brand, but it's spreadable. It's for £2.09. £2.09. There's the nitrogen and the old ingredients. I think Lurpak's a little bit more on butter, and I think it's 23% oil. Whatever it is, it don't matter. Let's give this a crack. Yeah. Look at that. See how easy it is? Look how easy that spreads there. Bit of butter in. Well, spreadable butter is classed as. Fold it over the top. That's too nice bread there. Right. £2.09. Just started simmering up there. I drop them right down, put the lid back on now. Gone off boil. Really smells nice, that. Look at all that fat in there. Really do. Get a lot of fat out, but you need them to sit in that fat to stop them drying out. That whatever I made yesterday, it all ran down to the bottom of the pan. I'm not making that error again here. Right, smell that gravy. Nice thick gravy, that'll do. Burgers are just about ready, peas are ready. Get this gravy on, got gravy granules. Don't put your fork in there, you nut. My gravy thick. Now I could use water from peas if you want to be skin pointing, but I'm not going to do that here. Hang on, is that hot enough? If you don't get it hot enough, that boiling water, it won't mix right, this gravy neither. I've had that error before and had to throw it. There we are, nice and thick there. I'll do alright. Get them peas out. Get everything all moving now. Get everything into position. Check them burgers. Ooh, wow, they're burning up alright. I better have to flip them a minute. Look at that there. Look how thick. A bit more water, I think. Yeah, them sizzles. Ooh, wow, look at colour. They've shrunk now. They've shrunk a bit. Get these peas on. Now I want to say it's about 20 pence worth of peas here. Can't remember what they cost, 1.9 or something like that. Could have been 99 pence. Can't remember. 20% of whatever they cost, get them peas over there. You could put salt in there and vinegar. Salt and vinegar. Salt and sugar to sweeten a bit. Sometimes I do a bit of sugar in, but it's very rare. Yeah. Very nice them. I think I need a bit more water for the gravy. That's too thick even for me there. I like a nice gravy. She's been them burgers have been in about 22 minutes at 170. They do seem to have shrunk. I don't remember them shrinking before. Let's have a look. Don't worry about that mess in there. I've got all that oil, fat, hard, synced at base. Get it in a minute. Messing about like that. Let's get them out. See it dripping there, a bit of oil, fat, whatever you want to call it. Now what I want to be doing is cleaning that out while it's still melted down, that fat. Now let's have a look at these burgers. Good 22 minutes at 170. Sat on greaseproof paper so that oil works through and don't dry them out like I did dry them out yesterday. Because all that fat dropped below that thingy that sits on. I get this gravy out. Let me get me ramekin of gravy. Look at this beauty. Look how thick that is. Lovely thick gravy on 2 quality burgers with garden peas. Look at that. £1.50 worth of burgers. I'm going to say it's about, because I'm not sure, 25 pence worth of peas there. Probably 25 pence. The bread is 6p a slice. 5 pence worth of butter. But what I want here is a bit of tomato sauce here. Not a lot, just enough. Bit of Heinz tomato sauce. I'll go there. I want some vinegar and all. How about vinegar when you're having a bit of gravy and peas? Just a bit. Get them on them peas there. I'll do numbers at front there. Get it down to a penny, but as I said, I might not be able to because I can't remember what them peas cost. Sure, they were £1.09 or 99p. Let's have a look inside. That cooked that. It looks lighter on camera than it is with my eyes. Let's have a taste of this. Oh, wow. Yeah. Very, very, very moist, full flavour. Yesterday, because I had it on that level, so all fat dripped out, they did dry out. And I've had these on for a good 20 minutes, maybe 22. I like my meat well cooked. But they are seriously moist. These don't need no cheese or tomato sauce or gravy. But I'm going to put a bit of gravy on all that. Full flavour. It's literally melting away in my mouth there. That vinegar with that gravy is spot on. That's my proof here. I'll get this to less than £2 with bread and butter and tomato sauce. Let's try a bit of this spreadable butter here. Bread's moist. I'm not getting much flavour out of that butter though. I could be overpowered by this excellent beef burger. 22 minutes at 170. On grease proof, so that fat just sits there and it cooks through. Ain't the same size as yesterday's, aren't they? They do look bigger before you cook them. They look really small yesterday though. But it did lose all its fat. All drained out. That were an error there. No error today, alright. Still a very good burger yesterday, but taking that oil out did detract. So I had to use cheese and tomato sauce on burgers. Let's have a bit of sauce today. Look at this. Less than £2 here. Literally melts away in your mouth, that burger. It's amazingly good. They're only 75 pence each. A nice full plate, less than £2. Nice thick gravy. A little bit of dandelion burger. 25 pence worth of peas. 150. Burgers. I'd say 10 pence worth of gravy. 12 pence for 2 slices of bread. 5 pence of butter. Whatever that gets to, but let me get a calculator. I'm not price my bread right. I'll be paying you 9 pence. £1 9 pence. Divided by 18. Were it 18 slices? Yeah, it was. 6 pence a slice, that Aldi bread. And I'm just going to check what my number 1 bread is. That's a 14 slice, if memory's right. And that's what you 145 by 14 slices is 10 pence. It is worth extra money, that. That is excellent bread, that. Still can't get my hands on it. Let's finish it off. Let's have a bit more. Look at them peas there. Lathered in thick, flavoursome gravy. Lovely. I've fetched them to bar and let them simmer. They've been simmering for a good 14 minutes. I always stop eat, obviously, just like my beans. But beans start on most and never go any higher. Just been waiting for these burgers. Look at that. Lovely colour to them and all. Well, you can see now, I've covered it in gravy. Tell you what I should do. I've got two of them bread rolls over here. They're no good because they're cost fresh. Can't really use them. They're too stale. They're too stale. Yeah, it's gone out of my outskirts. No good. I just want to test that size. Don't want to waste that gravy sitting on bread, but it's the way it is. Yeah, they're about the same size, aren't they? Remember what they looked like yesterday? Oh, yeah, same size. They have shrunk a bit. I don't remember them shrinking when I first had them. Roll that away. Birds don't want them. And that one. The lovely flavour to these, they just literally melt away in your mouth. I've cooked them right. Is it better in air fryer to frying pan? Now on sausages, they went up another level. Sausages from frying pan. So I'd always have them sausages now in air fryer. There's not a lot of fat comes out of them, but I do put them on greaseproof paper. It's absolutely magnificent. Magnificent sausages, those caramel I was running in. 2.49 for 6 from Will. I thought burgers. I do think they have shrunk a little bit. I don't recall them shrinking that much like they're doing with lard in frying pan. They're just the same as in frying pan, texture-wise and flavour-wise. Melt away in your mouth. Really do melt away in lard. A nice flavour lard there. Which would I have? No, I'm going to go for frying pan with burgers. 2 reasons. The amount of effort I'm going to have to put in to clean the air fryer out now. A lot of lard, fat, bottom of that air fryer. And to empty that out while it's still hot. They are excellent in the air fryer. A little bit of salt coming through here. I'm getting a bit of salt from that. And a bit gravy. Do they have salted gravy? Let's have a look. Bobbity boo, bobbity bay. No? Yeah. It says salt there, what can you see there? I can get a little bit of salt coming through now. I will have these burgers in frying pan when I have a burger. It's not as if I'm having them every day, every month, every week. When I have them, these will be in a frying pan and the sausages will be in air fryer. No doubt about that. Very, very, very moist. It won't have been that moist if I had to put them in greaseproof paper. Spot on. But I'll go for a frying pan. Get that lard around them. Peas are spot on. No wrong with them. That gravy's spot on and all. No wrong with that gravy. I've had bad gravy before. I think it was Sainsbury's all it does. Sainsbury's in the middle. Threw it away, but that was vegetarian one. Veg. This is meat one, isn't it? Anyway. Let's finish these peas off. One more gob for you. Less than £2. Less than £2. The 2 bread and butter. And gravy. Not know what I'd cost in cafe there. £6, £7. Not see me going in there to pay it. I want to get for less than £2. I'm going to get this. And them burgers. 8.5 out of 10. No doubt about that. Peas. They're a 7.5 out of 10. That gravy's an 8 out of 10 right there. Not my number one bread. I'm going to give all this as one go. A nice solid 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Same as these burgers. Look at that. Can't we just falling apart? They're not rock hard. They're soft and they just melt away. No wrong with that, alright? Less than £2. Right. Cheerio there.